it's a weird moment to just ask, like, what's mine to care about? Because if you
Mhm.
would have asked like 28-year-old Kate, 20-year-old Kate like knew exactly what to care about because there was really clear. I had my own math about how to succeed in an institution primarily. And I thought, oh, I am being disciplined. I am gaining competence in a particular way. And I'm sharpening my particular knives and I'm going to be a great little religious historical surgeon, and that served me really well if I wanted to pursue the road of like hyper specialization. And then all of a sudden I realized, um, I don't think I don't think my life will be nearly as meaningful unless I'm willing to feel unbelievably stupid about new topics and be able to care, like feel more of the weight of like the import of what we're saying and doing. And I know that sounds like a little obvious for like a seminary, but like it didn't matter. It was like we knew to get tenure, you have to write a portfolio of 10, 2 books, 8 articles, check, 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 all done. And I found myself constantly saying, "Oh, that's not my specialty. Oh, that's like anything that was important in my students' lives, not my specialty." And then I realized I might have to. That was my like Phil version of the like all my papers flying away. So I did decide that I'm willing to go out on a limb, but to try to spiritually, just in cultural with cultural critique with historical resources, just think more about what a public role might look like if I decided to have a little less. Honestly, it just felt like dignity mostly. It didn't feel very shiny. It was just like, what if I just had less dignity? And so I did decide, because people ask me questions I don't know the answers to all the time. What is the relationship between gendered pronouns and the use of God and the creation of patriarchal cultures? I can tell you I've got like only two really good ideas about that. The rest is really deteriorates quickly. So trying to learn to be, so we, for instance, in the Everything Happens project, we probably get 100 questions a week just on direct message, and we make sure every single person gets an answer, and it's the best I can do. And I ask other PhDs to help me source, but we just want to make sure when people have those kinds of existential questions, they're not even typically going to go to email, and they're certainly not usually going to ask their other trusted religious figures anymore, or because we have so few intellectual power brokers. I mean, according to Pew results, right, about people's trust in institutions and authority figures. So I just figured for when it comes to like public work, I realized that perhaps hyper specialization had taken me like into a place that I didn't want to continue down that path.